Good evening, world. It is 7:06 p.m. Eastern Time, and I have finally finished my day-to-day job for today. So I'm back here with you. First of all, if you're watching it, that means that you are doing something great for actually everyone, not only for me, because my goal is to make it easier for people to look for a job, to apply to a job, and to get promotions. So basically, if you're watching it, you are supporting something bigger, something greater, something that will make impact on hopefully everyone. But okay, let's be honest, all people in the world are not going to use the software I create, but I do believe that quite a lot will, and it will make their life much better. So let's go. Here we have Cloud Code, and we have two chat windows, which basically I don't remember what is happening here, honestly. Even though the Cloud Code made everything I request from him this morning, but it was this morning, and basically those are the outputs of these two tasks that I request him to do. So I'll have to double check what I asked him to do, and then I have to test that everything really works fine. After I test that everything works fine here, I'm going to do two things. So the first one is that I want to start working on a completely new application, because I noticed that I have a lot of ideas in my mind, in my brain, and it's becoming very hard to put them in regular notes or even Jira or something like that. And what I want to do, basically some kind of mind map or neural network or whatever with all of these ideas that I have. And then maybe I will also integrate some kind of AI which will help me to focus on only specific ideas that will help me achieve my goal. So yeah, so it's going to be something like fancy, very small part of Jira, maybe, but hopefully it's going to be much better and much focused in order to resolve one specific issue. Okay, so let's start with looking into all of this. So what did I ask in... Sorry. Okay. So what did I ask? Hey Claude, I want you to make sure that during the onboarding flow, if the user selects Apple Intelligence as polishing, then only the Whisper model should be downloaded, Gemma 4 and the inference engine shouldn't be downloaded. Okay, however, if the user selects Gemma models and not Apple Intelligence, then both Gemma and inference engine should be downloaded, thank you. Okay, this makes sense, it would be easy to test, but it will take some time to test because I will have also test second pass with downloading, and downloading is going to take some time. Let's also see what did I request here. Okay, so hey Claude, I want you to improve design according to the design MD document. Your first task is going to be to go through the design MD document, read through the current design direction, and also read through suggestions which can be done. Okay, so with design improvement, after that I also wanted to improve the peel component. Okay, yeah, I remember my request about peel component. After the user finishes talking and the peel, okay, so it's all about peel components, pin up agents. Okay, now let's see about the output that it did. Okay, updated to-dos, everything is in place, listening state fully cleaned up, removes general mode chip, removes the listening text label, just centered, okay, yes. Transcribing, polishing, single shimmering word, yes, okay. Tint shifts blue to violet to mirror the pipeline stage, respects, okay, peel background, fix. Dark overlay compliant, new color peel surface. token, light mode, opacity dropped from okay. Okay, so basically it's about design improvements. So I think that it would be quite easy to test it. And I see that my... how this app is called? Anti-gravity. I very frequently forget its name. So anti-gravity basically, it didn't crash, but it's not fucking working. So I'll have to just close it and let's open it once again. Okay, I have one anti-gravity window, one more, and let's see. I opened it, let's move. What is going on? Okay, let me fully reload anti-gravity. Anti-gravity, let's go. Okay, nice. Okay, this is my app code. And I have no idea what is happening in this code. Okay, I know some parts, but again, it was written by Cloud Code, so we are vibe coding here. And I also see that I have one viewer. So if you don't mind, write in the chat what are you doing in general, or which interests do you have. I would be really happy to know about it. Meanwhile, I see that it is running, and I do see my application. So, okay, so it was everything about build design and anything else. Okay, so actually it was kind of complete redesign. Okay, let's see. Okay, light mode is okay. This part I'll need to fix, but I can do it later. Was it a part? No, it wasn't a part of the design. Okay. Let's see settings. It is okay. I don't like this line here for some reason. But okay, I think that it will be okay for now. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Let's see, hotkeys. We also have models. I don't like this color. So I will want to ask to fix the color of buttons. Modes. Okay. What was this? Local first. So it's actually local only, but yeah, it's minor change, so I will change it later. Okay, and now let's also test peel, and basically while testing peel, I'm also going to create a prompt and develop Vox using Vox, which I love a lot, if I'm being honest. Okay. Hey Claude, so I see the redesign. It was pretty good. What I would love you to change. So first of all, in the peel, I see that you did everything I asked you for, but also I see that the borders of the wave, actually not borders, but basically the wave is cut off and sides are empty basically. So there is a big padding in the peel which cuts off the wave, and I would honestly love for the wave to be for almost all widths. Maybe on the sides opacity should go down to 0, but still it should be like whole peel is pulsing, waving, and all of this is happening. I will also provide you a screenshot so that you understand what I'm talking about. Then, also, what I wanted to do, I wanted to make this peel at least 2 times smaller, because right now it is too big. After that, I also want to ask you to make one additional piece of redesign. It would be to change color of the buttons and of toggles. So right now this color is blue. I would like to ask you to change this color to something else, at least in light mode. If it would be helpful, also spin up design agent, which will be able to research which color should be used here. And as a last point, I want the peel to be maybe a little bit transparent. Thank you. Okay, so it is transcribing. Okay, nice. And polishing. Okay, so this glimmer effect is not perfect, but I honestly don't know how to improve it. So I think I would leave it as is. But in the future I will have to improve it, and shoot, polishing takes a lot of time. I don't like it. So it takes too much time. And which model is in use? So it is Gemma 4 E4B. Okay, so it is copied, which is nice, but it took very, very long. But the transcription is good and the polishing is good. I like it. Okay, so let's let it work, and let's see if it's going to spin up something and also work in parallel, because I also need to test this left part, which is slight change to onboarding flow. But to properly test it, I need the app running, and if the agent on the right is going to work all the time, then my application is going to be rebuilding constantly, which is not really good, because I will not be able to test my application then. So let's see, maybe I should have tested it first and then asked to do something. But yeah, we have what we have. Too late to cry. And I see that I have... Okay, I don't have a viewer anymore. It is very, very fun. But either way, it is good. Let's see, what do we have here? So it is syncing. Why does it take so much time to sync? It shouldn't be the hour, because it's quite late and it's not peak hour. But okay, let it sync. In this case I think that I can retry the flow. Llama, restart, blah 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 blah. Active model, balance steer, okay, local width. Let's see. I forgot where is my button to do the floor. Okay, check for updates now. Okay, replay onboarding. Yes. So basically, if I go through replay onboarding, let's see, we have this. The icon is nice, but shoot. Honestly, I am not sure that this color, this kinda warm orange or warm yellow color is the best one for this app, but like, why not? It's completely different, but yeah, I'm sure that we need to change colors on buttons and these dots, because they are completely different. Allow mic, blah blah blah. Okay, so if I do like this, recommended, okay. Apple Intelligence recommended on device, no download. Okay, continue. Okay, so here actually, if I press continue, I can go back. If I press skip for now, okay, and if I press accept and download, it's going to download everything and it's going to be good. Okay, so what I found out, first of all, that Apple Intelligence, so honestly, is not working very well for polishing. So what I'm going to do? Hey Claude, thank you. I see that all changes are working good, but I also want you to do one more small change. What I want you to do is improve onboarding, and actually during the onboarding flow, you have to force the user either to use Apple Intelligence if it's Mac, or if user selected other models, you have to force the user to download them. User should not be able to skip that step or just to continue. Also, user always has to download Whisper model. So again, even if user selected Apple Intelligence, user should download Whisper. And as one more thing, and finally, you should actually always prefer Gemma models and recommend them based on laptop tier and hardware. And next to Apple Intelligence, add that it's more efficient, but it's also provides less quality. Thank you. Okay, it is transcribing, and yeah, I think that transcription was pretty quick, but polishing. Okay, hopefully shoot if it... Fuck. Agent on the right made edits, and as a result my app got reloaded and... Yeah, redesign, so I will have to start talking about onboarding flow from scratch. Shoot. And you know what? Meanwhile, I will add some goal to my stream, because people say that it helps with engagement and with everything else. So now I need to figure out how to add goals. Create highlight video, add stream marker, share. Channel level settings, send feedback, pop out dashboard. Shoot. How do I do it? Manage. Okay, let's go to manage. Let's go to stream. Okay, and I suppose it just created a new one, which is not fun. Stream health, settings, latency. Huh. I have no idea. And music stopped. Now music is going to continue. Okay, nice. Manage. If I go to manage, live stream, live now. Okay. Either way, I will figure it out sometime later. So you'll see this one is still working, and what this means is that I basically cannot use Vox for now, but in this case I said at the start of the stream that I'm also going to kick off my new product. So, and to do this I also need a GitHub repository. So, let's see, first of all let me check that I have logged into the GitHub and that I don't see anything private here, that I don't expose anything. I don't think that I do. And what it means? It means that I can just create a new repo. I would say I would call it mind. I am considering between the mind and also mind world, mind map, but neuromind. Yeah, let's call it neuromind. Okay, yeah, fine. Description, visibility, we will go with private for now, and then we'll see. But yeah, it is supposed to be small product, at least in the beginning. And it's going to be free, at least in the beginning. So yeah, I think it would be fine. Start with the template, no template, add readme. No, I don't need anything. Cloud Code will handle all of this. The only thing I need to do is that I need to open new window of anti-gravity and I need to clone repo and I need to put it into my projects. Yes. And yes, I would love to open. Okay, now let's see. So basically the basic stuff is done, and it seems also that here it has resolved everything. So let's try the peel first of all, and I'll kick off this one. Shit. No, it looks bad. It looks very, very bad. Okay, so I like the wave more, but at the same time, what I don't like is I don't like that it's very, very dark. So I think that this color should be reverted. Is it some kind of overlay or what? I don't know. Huh. Okay. Let's see also other color. Actually, it looks fine. This looks ugly though, but I think that the main reason because text is black. So I need to ask Claude to use white or whitish color. Okay, and let's see about replaying onboarding. Okay, yeah, so it also applied it to onboarding. Nice. Let's see, what if I trigger it once again? Okay, so I did something. Yes, I do like. Okay, so I like everything except this color, and the text is dark. Where is it? Here, for example. And if I go... Hey Claude, so honestly we are almost there. I need you to change two more things. First of all, in each button which you made TL color, I believe, what I want you to do, I want to make sure that the text inside is whitish and not black. I think it would make UI look much better there for those buttons. And the second thing is with the peel with the wave. I see that right now it has kind of, I don't know, peel inside of the peel or something like that, and outside is light while inside is dark gray. And I don't really like this dark gray, so maybe you can revert the color to the previous one, the color of the peel background. And for everything else, I really love it, thank you. Okay, yeah, now I love this peel much more. Maybe even make it even 2 times more smaller. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, we can paste it. And no, before I shoot it, I want also to start a completely new project, so it's going to be new session. And also, so Vox, restrict model download, yes. I will work on it right after. And this one is not going to be Vox, it's going to be a new one. Do we have it in the list? No, we don't. So I'm going to open the file, and it's going to be neuromind. Nice. Okay, it's weekly all models. Okay. Plan mode and auto mode. I think that I will enable auto mode, but I'll also ask it to kick off the plan mode initially. Hey Claude, so I want you to first of all kick off an agent in plan mode to plan everything I'm going to talk about, and then I want you to execute that plan. So, first of all, you're playing a role of a CEO of new startup, and you actually have a big team with you already, and you have a few departments which work for you with multiple people. You have product department, you have also engineering department, and you have design department. Also, you have a partner CTO. All of these people, they are actually the agents that you need to spin up. And also keep in mind that each department may have multiple people. So even for design, you might need to spin up multiple sub-agents in order to achieve the best design possible and also to verify everything, all findings. And the same for product department. There may be multiple product managers, multiple researchers, and multiple people who are verifying everything. And engineering department, they also may have different engineers. So multiple engineers, staff engineers, senior engineers. You also have a partner CTO. So please keep it in mind and spin up as many sub-agents as necessary to achieve the task in the best way possible. And now the task what I want you to work in, remember you are a CEO of a startup, and you need to create a product which is going to help me and other people like me with putting somewhere basically their ideas. Because for example right now I have a lot of ideas of different small products, but just using my notes, it's not enough for me. It becomes too messy. So the idea which you need to implement is basically something like a mind map, maybe. Maybe it's something like neural network with different nodes. Maybe it's kind of imitation of space with different star systems and stars or constellations. And basically, in this case, if we take as an example space with constellations, that means that each constellations represent one idea, but then user should be able to click into the constellation and add some kind of tasks or sub-ideas which they should work on in the future. And each of these tasks should basically just help them achieve this idea. And the tasks are just a description, small title. So these subtasks, they shouldn't be big, and idea names, they also shouldn't be long. They should be relatively short, just basically titles of both product ideas and subtasks ideas. Then what I want you to do, basically I want you to make sure that this startup is up and running, that the design the best it possibly can be. So you should also research potential competitors who are in this space. You need to research their features, design philosophy, and you should create even better design. I also want it to be quite animated, and maybe even with some kind of motion graphics or anything, so that it really looks like mind map or space with constellations where user can zoom in by clicking into one constellation or something like that. And also what I want to have is I want to have a backend with, not actually a backend, but as a database, I want you to use Supabase. That would be the only technical limitation that I'm giving you, is to use a Supabase. And also keep in mind that in the future we may want to use some integrations with AI, so we also should have at least capability of using some backend where all API keys are going to be stored privately, basically, so they are not going to be exposed. Also, so application obviously should have login with Google, let's say, and also with regular email. And I also want the users to be able to make their mind maps public, so that other, even unregistered and unlogged users can see it in read-only mode. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me, but otherwise, remember, you're CEO, you have departments of agents, sub-agents, and you also can spin them up as many as you need. Also, your sub-agents can spin up sub-agents, so you have all the power and everything you need to achieve this ambitious goal. Go. Oh my god, I spoke so much. I really hope that my app is not going to break. No, because otherwise it would be really, really sad. And it's going... Okay, and it's transcribing even now, so it does... Okay, so transcription is okay, time-wise, but polishing it is going to take some fucking time. And right now I'm actually drinking tea. So usually I was drinking just plain water, but right now I'm drinking tea because it is evening, and tea called Sweet Dreams. So hopefully I'm having this stream, I'm drinking Sweet Dreams tea. So right after the stream I will go to sleep and just fall asleep. Okay, it stopped polishing, nice. It's fucking lot of text. Okay, so I do trust that everything is fine because this is a good model. So we do trust workspace. So yeah, this one can work, but for this one, let's see. I want also to transcribe some tasks for this sub-agent. So this one was about onboarding flow. And what this means, it means that for onboarding flow... Hey Claude, thank you. Actually, you did everything I asked you for, and right now I understood that I want you to make a few more improvements. I would say that the first improvement would be to force user to download Whisper, first of all, so they should not be able to skip onboarding if they didn't download Whisper model. And also, and by the way, for the Whisper model, the user should also be able to select one of different Whisper models, because there are different ones. So you should also provide basically recommendation based on user's hardware. Then, if user downloaded the Whisper model and user selected Apple Intelligence, then they can go to the next page. But if user instead of Apple Intelligence selected Gemma models, then you should also force the user to download selected Gemma model. Again, user should be able to select which Gemma model to download, and user should not be able to skip this step until they download it. Only after they downloaded it, they can continue. So that was the first task. The second task would be for you to not actually recommend Apple Intelligence for Macs by default. So what I noticed is that while Apple Intelligence does work faster, the quality actually is worse. So what I want to do, I want you to always recommend a Gemma model, the one which fits most for the user. And at the same time, next to Apple Intelligence, put some kind of pill or small info icon. But yeah, I think that pill would be better, saying that Apple Intelligence is more performant, but quality is worse. Thank you. Okay, it is transcribing. The left one already working for 2.5 minutes, and oh my god, I was talking for more than 2 minutes. It's so fun. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so it's polishing. I will keep waiting until it finishes polishing. Okay, so it finished. And I will kick off both this one and this one. They should not interrupt each other, so it should be fine. And meanwhile, we can move with this one. So what do we have here? I act as a CEO and orchestrate this. Let me first check. By the way, again. Okay, context is okay. Context here is okay too, and what about context here? Yeah, it's also fine. Okay, so what does it do? Let me first check the current state of the working directory. Okay, current state is 0. Of the plan agent to architect. Okay, blah blah blah. Everything finally execute. Empty repo, ready to build. Let me set up tracking and kick off the research plus planning phase. So research competitors plus design. Now launching the product research and design research departments in parallel. 2 specialized agents working on competitor analysis and visual motion references simultaneously. Okay, so it decided to go with only 1 agent per department, which is like it's okay, but I would love to have multiple agents working even on the same scene to verify each other, but yeah, I think that it would be fine. Research agents are running in parallel. Now let me kick off the partner CTO in parallel. They will design the technical architecture, which is largely independent of the design competitor research, since the stack constraints are clear. 3 agents running in parallel. I'll synthesize their outputs into the master plan when they return. Then dispatch the engineering team, standing by. Product research department is back with strong findings. Oh my god. Key takeaways. Direct competitor Cosmic uses Cosmos metaphor but is desktop only. Heptabase is closest in spirit but mobile weak. Obsidian's graph view is pretty but not actionable, our biggest opportunity. Mirrors that pixels problem, boards don't become work. We should bridge ideas to tasks. Anti-patterns to avoid, blank canvas paralysis, aggressive free-tier walls. Let me take a look actually. Because honestly, I myself didn't do any research. And like, while I'm either way paying for Cloud Code, why not build myself? Gradients from Pinterest. I don't know. I don't think that it's anything similar to what I want. Slack Pro, okay. Unlimited share. Universes. Use cases. No, Cosmic is not our competitor like at all. At the base. Master anything you learn. Do your best research with AI. Okay, so have the basis for research. Also completely different direction. Obsidians. The free and flexible app for your private thoughts. Okay, so this one actually is pretty good. So it is a little bit different from what I imagined. But it is not bad, Your thoughts are yours. so you can access them quickly. Your mind is unique. Spark ideas. What is the pricing? Per user, per month, build annually. Build monthly, $5. Okay. Okay, but this one is nice actually. Pretty, but not actionable. Our biggest opportunity, mirrors. Mirror. Shoot, agent is working even faster than I can just read and look through it. AI innovative workspace. Okay, let's watch the video.
History won't remember that incredible idea you had in the shower. It will remember what actually made it out the door.
Okay.
But how do we get there if people are spending 3 hours on admin work for every 1 hour on actual work? And bouncing back and forth between your core work and AI tools is actually what's killing momentum.
Maybe.
Well, good news. The gap between brilliant idea and getting it done just got a whole lot smaller. Miro's AI Innovation Workspace isn't a tool. It's an entirely new way for teams and AI to create together. Like sidekicks, AI that contextually understands your work and flows with your team. New products that connect every part of your innovation journey.
Okay, so
it
seems very, very nice and fancy, but it's not clear for me what they're actually doing, so okay, whatever. And okay, so that were all. Let's see, onboarding redesign is still going on, and this one, peel interior, white text on tail buttons, okay, good. Meanwhile, I will not test it yet because this agent is still working. So what that means is that I will just continue going through our neuromind. Wait on design research, partner CTO. Design research department is in, key findings, visual North Star, midnight observatory for the mind, premium restraint cinematic, okay. Stack peak, React 3 fiber, no idea what this is, but okay. Plus Dre, also first time hearing about it. Motion library, okay. Cosmograph or Sigma for graph at scale. 7 motion patterns identified, twinkle, parallax, zoom to detail, sprint drag, force settle, reveal, hover halo. Critical mass respect prefers reduced motion, okay. Cap pixel ratio, okay. Waiting for CTO. The plan aligns clearly, let me synthesize. Okay, but the fun thing is that CTO reported, but there is no report from CTO, but like, okay, fine. Stuck. Okay, so master plan, CEO synthesis. Partner plus CTO. A partner CTO plus design research align. Next.js 15, okay, yeah, Next.js makes sense. TypeScript strict, yes, Tailwind, okay, but please design properly. Motion library for UI Chrome. Zustent for Canvas state and Supabase for database plus OS. Okay. Schema, profile, mind maps, ideas, tasks with full RLS. Okay, public read via is public plus public slug. Okay. Visual North Star. Okay. Zoom as first class metaphor. Okay. Bridge from idea to action versus mirror. Okay. AI as constellation maker, not chatbot future. Okay. Build sequence. Oh my god, 200 lines of code. Yeah, but maybe it's also not models or something, but oh my god, it's fun. Okay, this one is still working. Why are design and onboarding taking so long? But okay. Let's see. Yes, build sequence, bootstrap Next.js, yes. Supabase migration. Type clients middleware, okay. AUS, Google, okay. Parallel engineering, dashboards, CRUD, constellation, canvas, and AI proxy, yes. Public sharing, polish, type check, and build verify. Bootstrap and foundation, not yes. Kicking off, background, npm install finished. Peer depth, network blip. Huh. Yeah, like using the React release candidate. Really? File, okay. Moving to Supabase. Aus pages providers, aus complete. Use store next. Okay, now writing all REST API route. Data layer and the API done. But wait, I thought... Shoot. I am actually very confused because it was supposed to run a sub-agent for the engineering. Okay, let's see. Now write no REST API, data layer, AI proxy engineer. Okay, so it was an agent. The reports of base type narrowing issue. I'll address a type check. Okay, now building the dashboard. Okay, we will see what is happening there. Oh my god, this one is still working. Now let me verify. I'm sleepy. It's 7:52 p.m. Eastern time and I'm sleepy. Yeah, let's see. Maybe it's because of music, also because music is kinda relaxing. I don't know. We will see how it goes. Oh, I'm sleepy. Do I want to work also to spin up one more console? Okay, it's actually also fun that it noticed an edge case by itself. So it didn't think about it initially, but then after going and iterating, it noticed some edge case, which is very, very cool. Okay, let's see how this one is doing. Okay, data was complete. Okay, AI proxy engineer is done. So that's where we finished last time. Dashboard done. Now building the heart of the product, the constellation canvas with pen, zoom, track, plus the editor shell. Canvas core complete. Now building editor shell, idea drawer, and share dialog. Okay. I'm also thinking maybe I should integrate their locally. No. Oh my god. What if I connect somehow Vox to NeuroMind so that NeuroMind can kinda call somehow through MCP, so that Vox can call through MCP NeuroMind? Shoot, that would be great. Let me put it in my notes. While we still don't have NeuroMind, I still have to use notes. Let's see. Task list. No, it's not the one. Vox features to do this one. Connect somehow Vox to neuro mind, so that Vox can call its MCP or something like that. Something like that. So that we can achieve local AI in neuromind without just like this. And actually it also plays very good in my ecosystem idea. Yes. Am I not a genius? Huh? Okay, maybe not, but I'm quite smart. Okay, so let's see. So it was about pill. Let's see, white text until button, pill reverted. Okay. Okay, so first of all, let's see. Okay, so let's see how teal is going on. Actually, not teal, but pill. And it's shoot. It's not what I wanted. So something is still wrong, but maybe actually it would be easier to go here. Let's see, in code base. Can I somehow open the developer tools or anything? Can I? Okay, and now can I go to this one? I cannot. I can go only here. Shoot. This one doesn't. Okay, what if I do something like this? Okay, so it's fully transparent and I can't even click on it. Not transparent, but click goes through it. Okay. So either way, it's a pill component, so and cancelled is not pretty. Color of cancel. Okay, so first I think let me just quickly change the color. I need to close this one because it is not nice, honestly. Let's see, what do we have here? It is Vox. I will close the Gemini tab. And we have pill res, but it's not the one. SRC. Okay, where is the UI? I don't views. Maybe views in boarding pill. Okay, so let's see. So we have this waveform. Shoot. Okay, so what if I completely remove this background part? I comment it out, save, and I will try to run. Yikes. Okay, so we do need this one. What if I remove the border? Is it like this? Yes. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay. Okay, it is much kinda better, but not really. Okay, so what I want to do, I want actually to make it the same color border var. Okay, so actually color surface. Var. Okay, what if I do the same? Pum pum pum. Shoot. Are you kidding me? What if I remove this part? Okay, so I think that I didn't change anything. Let's actually see how pill was changed since our last edit. So it added var color peel. It added peel. Justify duration. How was it before that? Okay, so what if I go here? Styles. Do we still have it? We do. 0.95. At the same time, what if I look? Okay, so let's add this one for now. I want to look, check if it's about opacity. Yeah, so it's possible that it's actually the issue is with opacity. Let's see. Yes, this is it. So actually I do like this one more, I think. But maybe there is some kind of border. Okay, so what is happening here? 28, 32. And this one. Plus rim, so it's basically. Should. Okay. What if I change it back? But what if I do something here? 95. Like this and like this. Hello. Okay, so what is happening? Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. It is looking fine. The wave is looking very nice. I actually do love how this wave moves. It's pretty cool, honestly. Okay, I'll cancel and yeah, actually cancel this. Not nice. Okay, I think that we leave it as is. And one more part to test would be to go through onboarding flow. So by the way, let's double check. What the fuck? So this color is still black, but I believe that I asked Claude to make the color whitish. Let's check the onboarding flow. Speech recognition, okay. If I click accept, okay, it is done. I also need to fix this one. So what was it? I believe that it was... I'll close settings for now. Restrict model download. Yeah. Okay, so now onboarding flow is almost perfect, but I noticed one UI issue is that on the onboarding screen where user is supposed to set up their dictation models, all of these cards, if card is selected, its sides are cut off, And actually not only when selected, but also on other parts. So I would love to ask you to fix it. And also I see that the scroll is in the middle, so maybe the scroll can be out. The scroll is not inside the middle, but scroll is kind of on the inner side of all of this onboarding flow window. But maybe scroll can be outside. So maybe use margin on the inner list instead of using padding on the outer wrapper. But it's just a suggestion. You can also do in any other way you want it to do. Thank you. Okay, while it's transcribing, let's say continue here. Press space. Actually, I want to change this combination, but for now, we'll let it stay like this and finish. Okay. It is polishing and it is 8:07. I think that in 20 minutes maybe I will finish for today. The UI issue on the is supposed to set up dictation model side of these cars is cut off when selected in action. See the scroll is in the middle. Okay, we will let it work. Context actually, yeah, context is quite close to the limit. To the limit when it starts to hallucinate. Okay, and peel interior, okay. It was peel, white. Added color on accent token to both themes. All 10 text black usages on accent surfaces across settings and onboarding. Now read text var color on accent. They not. Let's see. Okay, it's Neuromind. What is this? Show. Okay, so let's actually use font medium. Color on accent, and how color on accent is defined? Huh? Okay. Let me try to reload, just in case it helps. And I'll also drink some more tea. Okay, let's see. We have the app running. And if I have to guess, I would say that yeah, nothing changed. But what if I change to... Fuck. So it should just change. It should be black in the dark theme, and it should be... But should it somehow too bright, no? I actually wanted to change color on accent, interchange it between light and dark mode. So in the dark mode, color on accent should be black, while on the light mode it should be white. But also what I wanted to do, I don't want you to use strict white or black. I want you to do it like whitish, not exactly white, but close to white, and not exactly black, but close to the black color. Thank you. Okay, it is transcribing, it is polishing. Let's see. Okay, dark mode. Black. Whitish, okay, yeah. And yes. This one, what was this about? Card green. Okay, so we can try to... Did it finish? Yes, it did finish. At least it says that it finished, and I can try to go through onboarding flow once again, really quickly. Get started. Continue. Yeah, now it looks good. I love it. And also, if I go to the dark mode, yep. Okay, accept download and continue and finish. Okay. Okay, let's see what it did. What did it do? All clean, Neuromind is built and shipped. Here is the final report from the CEO. What is the context? 200 tokens. Yeah, that's fine. Interesting. Product research, some competitors, MEM, Milanote, Mindmeister. What is a Mindmeister? Team of Mind Tracker. Free forever. Do they have some kind of demo? Product tour. Maybe it's actually usable, maybe it's even more usable than what I want to do, but it's not fancy. Okay. Either way, design, research, partner CTO, engineering. Okay. Copy and local. Fill in next public superbase URL. Next public superbase. Why the heck do I need Anthropic API key? Huh? Like, come on. Server-side Anthropic streaming key never reaches. Share. What's live? Stack. Okay, so now what I wanted to do, I want to first of all to create a Claude MD file where you should put everything you learned about this product and project. And then I want you to also add the possibility to use a test account and with some hard-coded login and password. And this account is not supposed to have any access neither to Superbase nor to Anthropic. This account is just for quick testing, and all of the changes should be saved to local storage of user's browser. But otherwise, this test account cannot reach outside of the Neuromind application. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. And I wanted to create a test user because this test user, it can be used by Claude itself. So Claude should be able to run the application and manually verify that kinda everything works fine. Should polishing takes quite some time. CloudMD. So is it actually CloudMD? Oh my god. Yeah, Cloud MD. Okay. Cloud. Also, I want you to spin up sub-agent, which will tell me why do we need Anthropic key at all, since our AI capabilities should have been planned for the future and not for right now. I don't ask you to remove any code, but just to give me an explanation and do it through sub-agent so that you yourself don't waste any additional time. Okay, let's see. Should polishing takes time. Okay, let it cook. Let's see. So this one, I have actually verified this one. It was on boarding flow improvements and it works fine, so I can just close this one. And let's also verify this agent. Let's see. Test mo. Come on, are you fucking kidding me? Let me try to reload. Okay, so let's see if again, if I open, go to... Come on. And if I turn on the dark mode, Okay, let's read through what it did. But obviously it did something wrong. The on accent color, so dark mode gets a near black and light mode gets a near white. Use the brand cream from... Okay, so the problem here is that it didn't actually fucking do it. Fuck. Let's see, now I'm torn between just doing it manually myself, if I can understand what is happening actually here. But let's see. So, use background var color accent, and it flipped what it flipped. On accent color, let's see. It flipped color on accent, okay. It flipped this one. Let's look for it, text. Okay, and it is var. Okay, let's do global search. And let's see where is it set. Sim, okay. As a primary. Okay, light one. But why is it not working then? Why is it not working? I'm really confused. What about color accent soft? If I go here, do we... have it in use somewhere. Okay, so it's for background. Okay, let's try to reload it once again. Let's see, styles are saved, everything is saved. And the context is okay, so it's barely okay. But let's see. Okay, I'll copy it. So I see the change you made, and I also checked the code, and from code also everything looks fine for me, but for some reason the change wasn't applied. I still see in light sim, I still see the black color on our CL buttons. So something is definitely wrong. Could you please check it and fix it? Thank you. Okay, so it is done. And also, actually, I wanted to... Also, on a separate note, I noticed that for the peel, when peel goes through multiple stages, and in the final stage it says that success, press Command V to paste the text. This text is not centered and it looks kinda ugly, and it is it's a lot of text for such small peel. So maybe we can reduce amount of text and also center it both vertically and horizontally. Thank you. Let's see. Actually, I also want to improve tray icons because right now I don't like them at all. So let's do it like this, and Neuromind put here. And this one is working. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it will recompile quite a lot of times, so what I'll do, I'll just use Claude 1, hold to record stop. Hey Claude, so what I want you to do is to improve my tray icon according to the latest design philosophy, which you can find in design.md. Also, you need to spin up an agent to investigate competitors and look which tray icons they have, and also to research the best approaches to designing tray icons. And then I need you, based on these findings, to create tray icons, and also make sure that you create tray icons for different states, because my tray icon changes state based on its current state. Thank you. Okay, let's see. It's 22% in 2 hours, so yeah, that's okay. Let's go. And yeah, since it's different part of code, it should be completely fine. Shoot, it's 8:26. I wanted to finish in 4 minutes, but it seems that I will have to stay a little bit longer. Shoot, it's like Cloud Code is like TikTok for software engineers, I don't know. Like something is happening everywhere all around the screen and you like keep going from one side to another. You constantly getting some hit of dopamine either from positive results or from negative ones. It's like okay, key directions from design MD. Okay, yes, a field circle pulsing warm while listening is plenty. Brand identity lives in the power header. Okay. Let me spin up the research agent. Well, okay, cool. So they all are working, but what I'm interested in the most in right now is that I'm interested in this one. So CloudMD, written CloudMD, comprehensive project context, product positioning. Okay, so it wrote it. Demo account, wired and smoke tested, credentials, demo your mind up, demo without an account button, right? Okay, actually it's cool because user then can try it. Yeah. How it's loaded. Cookie check happens before. Okay. Okay. Actually, yeah. It was supposed to give me an answer why the heck do we need an entropic, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Demo account, blah blah blah. So demo. Is demo a password? But yeah, I think it would be easier to try without an account button. Okay. You suggest tasks, yes. Short circuits. Button is replaced by a demo badge. Smoke tested, blah blah blah. Future would ship to the full production with stainless steel root. Okay, model selection. The trees but doesn't acquire. It's all still there and disabled gracefully in demo mode. Decide whether to keep gate behind next public. From the AI features, so cleanup would be one mechanical pass. And we are at 265 context window, so I think that we should stop. What is this one? Okay. This one is still working, and this one was about tray icon, right? Right. So I think that the last one would be... Hey Claude, so I want you to spin up a sub-agent which will verify everything in the web. And now, since you have a test user, you can test everything without any need in field environment file. Thank you. Okay, let's run. So let's see. Actually, I never previously tried asking Claude to manually verify something through the browser. So let's see how it is going to do it. And let's see this one. This one is actually done. And this one was about, I already forgot. Oh my god. It's really like a TikTok for software engineers. Not software engineers, but for everyone. Just new kind of TikTok. Everything looks fine. Okay, so it was about color and it was about tray icon. Okay, so let's load our application and okay, so this one is still working, so this one may write some code. But okay, let's try. This is the wrong application, this one. Okay, now let's see, but this one wasn't about tray icon. This one, let's double check again. Okay, so multiple stages. So about color, let's see. Why? Fuck. Okay, whatever. And what else do I want to do? Okay, let's test success. Transcribing, polishing. And copy it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Mutation where sim block changes don't always propagate without a full restart. I fucking restarted it. But not the new CSS variable to see the cream. You need to either command R or restart. Source of goods Rust binary is rebuilt with a shorter. Shoot. Okay, and this one is editing. Now let's also see. I'm actually interested to see how this browser checks tasks. Start of server failed. Lol. Okay, show more. Setup. Command R. Command R is not reloading anything. Fuck. Okay, we'll let it work. The drawing codes not done. Okay. this one is still empty. So let's see, I just want to honestly this one to finish working so that I can create a commit, because like it's 1,000 lines of code without commits. We live in very funny days where 1,000 lines of additions, 500 lines of removals, and that's okay to go without any commits. Let's see, it's 8:37. This music is actually scary. I want to change the track. Oh, it was actually called Anxiety. And I thought why I started worrying about everything in the world at the same time. Okay, so it is basically, is it done? Okay, nice. And this one about neuromind, this one is done. Actually, yeah, so this one is done, and this one was about text. Okay, I think that is enough context for this. I'll try to fix it sometime later. Let's test this one. Let me also reload just in case. I love those issues. Okay. Divine temptation. Hey, how are you doing? I want to change anything? Let's see how this one is going. This one is completed. Do I want or do I not want? Yeah, I think that I'll trigger one more prompt here and then I'll finish the stream. So this one is about icons. Hey Claude, so I see one more issue. It's actually a separate one from what we did previously, but I think that you will be able to handle this. So first of all, when I our tray popover, it has recent section, but this section is actually too small. Oh, fuck. Hey Claude. So I have one more task for you. It is different from what we previously worked on, but I'm sure that you will be able to handle it. So first of all, there is a recent section in tray popover, but this section is actually too small. I will add screenshots, but basically it's impossible to see anything recent there unless user scrolls. So I want this section to be actually bigger. I am attaching screenshots. Other than that, also in the same tray popover, I see that when user tries to select voice mode and select something different, then the drop down is kinda cut off at the bottom. You need to fix it too. I am also adding screenshot about this. Thank you. Yeah, I will just paste it and yeah, it's 8:45, so quite late. Let's see, it is polishing. Copy it, paste in. Okay, so I think that we'll be back here tomorrow. And yeah, it seems that I'll do commits tomorrow morning. Thank you for watching it and thank you for supporting this movement, I would say, of making the world a better place to live and an easier place to find a job. I really do appreciate it. And have a good day.